It feels like it's like a little animal in there. Hey guys, welcome back. Today, Sergey and I are headed out to Iseli Nursery to pick up our tree order, which I'm so excited about. A few weeks ago, we went to Iseli, we walked around with Roby, we looked at all of their beautiful trees and their display garden, and we put a bunch of things on our wish list. And I don't know how this happened, but they approved what we wanted. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to cry. I'm so excited. If we have time today, I would also love to get some of the things in the ground, especially some of our low growing conifers, our dwarf conifers that we added to the list and we got. So I'm excited to see what they are looking like right now. I know anything that we get is going to look beautiful no matter what. So I'm very excited to go over there. If we don't have time, that's okay, because we are running a little bit late today. We have a date tonight, which I'm very excited about. So anyways, let's head over there. Let's get our tree order, come bring them back and take a look at everything that we picked up. By the way, we have been in Washington the last few days at our friend's house, Lacey's house. We came back and look, our Japanese maple, our Crimson Queen, lost all of her leaves, and the dogwoods are really, really turning color and are just looking so beautiful. Messy, but so beautiful. You guys, I was so excited that I forgot to film us coming in. But look, here is some of our stuff. So we have to load. Oh, the whole pallet is going. Oh, okay. Just to lift it, I was like, I don't know if that will fit in my little truck. We need a bigger truck. Sergey's like, we need to get you a bigger car. And I agree. But just look at all of the fun things. I think these are all other orders, obviously. But can you imagine if this was like my order one day? Wouldn't that be so much fun? Putting that on the dream list. So while they're working, I'm just admiring all of the beautiful product around us. And look, there's a rainbow, which means this is good luck. These trees are going to be so happy in their new home. I just know it. I feel like I should do this. These are my trees. Here, you take this. I know, isn't that pretty? Oh, these are big boys. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Got it.
Do I though?
I mean, you need some help, ma'am?
No, I'm strong. Okay. Wait. I am determined. There you go. There we go. Oh my gosh, those are so heavy. Okay. We might have to do two. Well, I can maybe squeeze those in the car.
No, you'll be able to fit that.
Yes?
Here, throw that towards me.
To you?
Yeah. And then you got tons of room.
Okay.
Either there or back here? I'm not sure.
Okay. Maybe we can squeeze the maple in there.
Let me grab that other pallet, put it in here, then I'll be a box.
Okay. Thanks. What's your name?
Mike.
Mike. Hi, Mike. I'm Claudia. Hi, what's your name? Hold on, I didn't hear you. I want to meet everybody. Carla, Claudia. Nice to meet you. Thank you guys so much for coordinating this. Look at this, you guys. Morgan brought us some grasses. Look at that. It feels like it's like a little animal in there. Okay, great. Okay.
It's a little bit
Yeah.
heavy.
Oh, it's okay. We'll put it in the back seat.
Okay.
Yay. I can't wait. Okay guys, before we leave, I just want to show you because this is too cool. Look at all of the color. And remember, they have 1,000 acres, right? I think that's what we said, which is still mind-boggling. And then like all of this is their sales stuff. Like just some of it. I mean, there's a lot you're not gonna see on video. That is wild. Just look at all of the color in front of us. Wow. And everything is so pristine. Like, look at this. It doesn't stop. And I've seen this. This is what, our third time here, I think? Third or fourth?
You're a regular.
I'm a regular, but it still blows my mind. Look at this. Huh? These guys?
Yeah.
Wow, these must be old.
Yeah.
Oh, was that a nest? Okay, I'll take them off your hand. Roby's like, we need to get them out of here. Look at this. Is this your blue
That's Avatar.
oh, Avatar. Wow, what a blue, you guys. Look at that. That's electric. Wow. That's special. Wow, wow, wow. I just wanted to show you guys one more time how beautiful and fun it is to be out here. They're trying to hide, but I got them on camera. I'm so excited for this.
For weeks now.
Why?
Blocks.
Oh, geez. Yay. All right, we are home. I am so excited to have these trees. I'm like, welcome to the garden. I can't wait to get them all planted. There are a few changes that we made to our selection list from when we originally picked out our specimens because they didn't have some of the things that we wanted. So we changed it. So I want to run through everything that we got so you guys know exactly what we were going to be planting up in our garden. All right, let's start out here with the hedge because this was actually a rather hard decision to make because I'm very specific about what hedge material I like. I typically like to do a mixed hedge, so doing a single variety of evergreen is always a challenge for me, just again, because I'm very picky. So we ended up going with the, I think it's the Groot's Spire arborvitae. I think originally wanted the Taylor, if I'm not mistaken. But the only thing is that one is super popular and they didn't have any available, especially in the size that we wanted. But I'm so happy with this variety because this tends to have more of a tight habit, which I think I'm going to really, really enjoy. So this is going to be a narrow column with medium green foliage. This arborvitae is perfect suited for narrow spaces and for hedging, which This is one of the reasons why I love it. So let's see, this is going to grow 6 to 12 inches per year. Its garden size can get up to 15 feet tall, 3 feet wide. I think these are probably about 2 feet wide right now, if I'm not mistaken. And let's see, they are hardy down to minus 40 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and they require full sun. The goal is to have a very tight hedge, and because these are narrow and upright and tight, I think it's going to create that perfect wall of green that we're looking for. All right, moving down our list, we have a Hillside creeper Scots pine. Look at how beautiful that is. I cannot wait to see this in our garden. So this is a pine that combines a unique and functional prostrate growth habit with excellent cold hardiness. The gray-green needles thickly clothe the ground-hugging branches and lend interest to rock work, embankments, or around water features. Full sun and well-draining soil is going to be best for these pines. I agree that these would look really beautiful like on a berm next to a water feature if you have rocks. We are planning on putting this in our island, I believe, in the front. So we will definitely be using some boulders around it just to kind of accent this pine a little bit more. So let's see, it's going to grow about 6 to 8 inches per year. It gets 2 feet tall and 10 feet wide. And of course, you can maintain the width of that. And again, hardy down to minus 40 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and it requires full sun. I think I'm just very excited about this one because the needles are firm and kind of pokey, but they have a softness to it. And the green, look at that beautiful, beautiful solid green color. I just love the growth habit of this, and I think it's going to be really structurally beautiful in the garden. So if you're looking to add interest with not a lot of height, think about this pine here as a contender. And you can see, if I step back, just look at how fun the shape of this pine is, especially when it weeps down like this. So pretty. All right, next up we have our little Pusch Norway spruce. And it's funny because a lot of you had messaged me about this specific one in our last video that we did with Iseli, because you have these in your garden and several of you sent me pictures, which I'm very, very excited about. The fun feature about this one is its cones. First of all, look at how tiny they are. I'm 100% going to collect these, but in the springtime, they turn into this like bright purple, let's see, does it say the color? Purple red cones, and it's just so striking. I am somebody that loves a cone. I just think they're fascinating. It's probably one of the reasons why I love conifers so much. And let's see, this one has more of a spreading habit. It's going to grow 2 to 4 inches per year. It can get 2 feet tall, 3 feet wide. It's hardy down to minus 40 to 30 degrees. And again, it requires full sun. For our maples, this is like Sergey's baby right here. We got another Makawa Yatsubutsu. This is a really great compact Japanese maple with like multiple branchings. In fact, if I go down, just look at the structure. Looks like it maybe got a little bit windburn right there. But if you just look at the branching on it, we're definitely going to come in and clean it up a bit just to shape it up a little bit more, like remove some of these crossing branches, but that will be Sergey's project. So let's see, this is going to have more of a bush dwarf habit. It's going to grow 3 to 6 inches per year. It can get 6 feet tall, 4 feet wide. It's hardy down to minus 20 to 10 degrees Fahrenheit, sun to partial shade. This is definitely going to be another container maple that we have. As you guys know, you probably watched one of our last videos, Sergey is starting his Japanese maple collection. He's starting it now. So we've been buying a lot of containers and planting things up in containers. So this is going to be another one of his specimens that he is going to baby and grow and just learn more about. All right, now here is a really fun specimen. Let me just insert myself back here so you can see this. This is a mini twist Eastern white pine. The texture of this, you guys, is so beautiful. It's so interesting. Like, it's soft. It almost looks like somebody that would have curly hair. Just really full and lush. So much volume if we're comparing it to hair. It's just such an interesting pine. When I first saw this, I just fell in love with the curled needles. And do you see how it has a little bit of variegation? Look at that. It's so interesting. This is going to have more of a broad upright growth. It's going to grow 3 to 6 inches per year, 6 feet tall, 4 feet wide, hardy to minus 40 to 30 degrees, and it requires full sun. This can be another just beautiful specimen somewhere in your garden. I think you can plant this really anywhere. It can go next to a maple. It can be in a grouping of 3 with different conifers. You can also even plant like a grouping of them, I think would be really beautiful, like 3 of them somewhere, and just really highlight this plant by itself. I think that would be so striking. And again, if you don't like things that are pokey or like pokey things bother you, then try to find this pine at your garden center. In fact, I will make sure to link Iseli's information down below for you guys, but you can just go to their website. You can type in your area code and it will tell you exactly where you can buy their product. And of course, if your garden centers don't carry any of your products, you can certainly request it and eventually they will. So the more you ask, the more likely they are to do it. But I don't know why they wouldn't, because they have quite an extensive catalog of beautiful trees and shrubs and grasses. Actually, we have some grasses I have to share, I can't forget. But anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys because a lot of you ask us, where can you buy Iseli products? And that's how you do it. All right, next up is probably the tree that I am most excited about. I cannot believe that Roby got me one. I am so thankful. Like, Iseli team, I love you guys so much. I'm so excited for this tree. You have no idea. Like, you totally, it's like going to Disney for me. I can't believe I got this tree. So this is a Busch's Lace Engelmann spruce. It's probably top, I would say top 3, I would say probably top 3 favorite spruces of mine. It's just such a beautiful tree, guys. I can't get over it. I like literally wanted to carry it in my lap on the way home. This one can grow 15 plus inches per year, so it's a fast grower. It can get 25 feet tall and 6 feet wide, which the width is what really I am interested in. Anything about that width is exactly what we want. It's hardy down to minus 40 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and this one will also require full sun. Just look at how stunning that tree is on that tag. Can you believe that we're going to have one in our garden? I'm so excited for this. I have been trying to source one for such a long time, and the ones that I have seen at garden centers haven't had the best shape. And I feel like this one looks beautiful from all angles. So I am just so excited. Like, especially this, I think this is gonna be the front. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you can't tell me that's not a gorgeous, gorgeous tree. Look at it. Finally, we have a special surprise in here. I didn't even know that they carried grasses, but look at this. Let me open this up real quick. So exciting. Look at that, you guys. We got grasses. Oh my goodness, these look spectacular. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Let me take these out. I love when a company just has beautiful product. Like, gosh, I really appreciate that so much. I'm not just saying this, but these really are in the best shape. Oh my gosh. It literally looks like somebody went in and like individually removed any of the bad blades because these are just too perfect. And look at the roots. Look at that. Crazy. All right, guys. So here are all of the grasses that we got. So we have the black mondo grass, which I think a lot of you know how spectacular these grasses are. And these are in 4-inch containers, which I actually really, really appreciate. A lot of times these mondo grasses are sold in 1-gallon containers. And I'll tell you what, as a consumer, I actually really appreciate having grasses like this in 4-inch containers, just because I think, one, it's gonna be a little bit easier to mass plant them, in my opinion. And I just think there's something beautiful when you plant like little grasses, especially if you're going to do a mass planting. It just looks clean and beautiful. So I'd rather plant something in a 4-inch container than a 1-gallon container when it comes to these types of grasses, and really allow them to fill in. So this is fantastic. Like, what a great surprise. We didn't realize that we were going to get these until they told us. And I thought 100% yes. And I'm so happy that they sell them. These are grass that are interesting all year round. Like truly they have interest all year round. So if you're looking to add more grassy texture, especially this black color with those little berries and flowers that they produce, look at that. Isn't that just so beautiful? So let's see, the black mondo grass grows 6 to 12 inches per year, and it has more of a spreading habit, and it's hardy down to -10 to 0 degrees. And then it's going to require full sun to part shade. All right, and next door here we have the dwarf mondo grass, and this one is going to grow 2 to 3 inches per year. This one is probably going to go in our planting strip for sure. This is so beautiful. These are definitely very dense. And again, I love that dark green foliage. I think in mass planting, these both would do really well. You can also use them as accent. I would probably use the black mondo as an accent more so than this. I feel like the dwarf mondo looks better when it's mass planted somewhere. So if you're looking for something like underneath a Japanese maple, or even like in a planting strip just to mass plant it around and fill in some space, this is going to be what I would use. In fact, we will probably need a ton more of these for the planting strip because I would love to create a ground cover situation with these. So put this on your list if you're looking for something interesting, a grassy texture that can really make an impact, especially when you plant it in masses. All right, guys, I think that will wrap it up for today's video. There's a rain cloud coming my way. I can see it. And I need to go get ready for my date with Sergey, but I am so happy with all of our new trees that we're gonna be planting up in our garden. I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you to Iseli for being such an amazing company, working with us, having all of these beautiful trees for our garden. Like, I cannot wait to showcase these in our garden and just get things planted up. It's going to be so amazing. Again, I will make sure to link down their website down below so you can find out exactly where you can buy their product at your local garden centers. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. I know Iseli also has Instagram and social media, so they're also a really good resource if you have specific questions that I can't answer, but I'll do my best to answer them if you have anything for me. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye-bye.